Hey y'all, and welcome to the MrMaple Show. I'm really excited here. We love having our top fives here at MrMaple, where we get to talk to people about their favorite Japanese maples. Guys, get excited. I'm standing here with David and River. Y'all, how did you hear about us here at MrMaple?
We somehow came across your website. Maybe it was through Jim Putnam's channel or one of those other ones, and I started checking it out, and I saw some varieties that kind of rang a bell with some family members, and it got me going on this trip of following Japanese maples.
River, where are y'all growing Japanese maples at? Where are y'all from?
Well, we just...
In Clemson, right?
In Clemson, yeah.
Clemson. I love Clemson. Do y'all go down to the South Carolina Botanical Garden much?
Not much, but we do sometimes. We just stopped going. I don't know why, but we just stopped.
Well, school started.
Yeah, school started.
We've got actually a number of our Japanese maples are down there. Sometimes you'll even see them with the Mr. Maples hanging tag on the trees down at the South Carolina Botanical Gardens. There's a good horticultural community down there.
Yeah.
I love it so much.
Yeah.
What do you like about Japanese maples?
Well, I just like the shape of the leaves and like how the colors and like I just like them. I don't know why. I just like them.
Oh, they're addicting. They definitely are. I've been growing Japanese maples since before I was your age, and I grew up with Japanese maples, and I totally get it. You start getting addicted to it, and you start seeing all these different varieties, and you can't have just one. Once you see one, you got to have another, and then you got to have another. They're really awesome.
Yeah.
So we're going to get into their top 5 Japanese maples. What do you have at number 5?
Hot blonde.
Yeah, we got that one just as the last open house, and we saw it was one that can take the heat of South Carolina, so we were really excited. And it came, and we thought, well, a lot of our trees turned green by that August, but Hot Blonde just kept coming with those bright yellows, even some pink flushes, and we were really impressed by that. And it's like we're moving it out and out further into the sun, still in the pot, but we think it's going to be like the focal point of our backyard there.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that it's handling that kind of sun in a pot, that's pretty impressive. Once it goes in the ground, it'll be more heat tolerant too.
Wow.
And I mean, it takes off. It keeps giving some of that yellow color. It was found as a chance seedling that Matt and I found at the Keith Arboretum in Chapel Hill. And literally, we were walking around collecting seeds with Charles Keith. And I said, can I collect some seeds on that Acer Olive Random? He said, sure, but I've collected seeds on it and nothing's ever really came up. Well, it turns out that it's likely a chance hybrid with the only yellow tree he had in the garden, the only cultivar he had in the garden, Acer Shirasawanamarium, which leaves out later.
Yeah.
Has that yellow color, red border in the spring, just like Hot Blonde. And somehow a hybrid happened between that, where you have something that's heat tolerant, vigorous, the yellow color everyone loves with Arium, but more heat tolerant, and just takes off. So, I mean, we were really blessed with the winner on that one.
Yeah.
And Matt said he named that one after his wife. He got some brownie points on that one.
It's hilarious. It's hilarious.
So what do you have as your number 4, River?
Dragon Master.
Oh, love it.
Yeah, we found that one, and it's right on our back patio by a fountain. We love that weeping habit it has, and it keeps those, again, yellows, colors, different colored leaves. That's what we're big key on.
Matt and I, we were going through tons of seedlings from Nakakomoto weeping, and we found one that just had this really strong, vigorous habit, but yellow color. We had a couple, and then we started trading with Dawn Shadow, who had a few yellow forms, and started trading with Talon Buckholtz, who had a couple yellow forms. And we were comparing and contrasting everybody's trees, trying to figure out which ones should get introduced in the trade. Golden Falls, Yellow Cascade, those we know. They came into the trade through Talon Buckholtz, and then ours was Dragon Master. And just with that orange dream-like leaf, that little bit larger orange color on the new flush, it's been one that's been impressive to me. Brian Rule, who works for us, who moved here from Oklahoma, he used to grow in Oklahoma and push out in a pot as much as he can with sunlight, and he gets some really nice bleached out yellows with that, with some sunlight. But, I mean, that's just a cool one because you can stake it up as tall as you want it and then just let it cascade.
Yeah, we love the shape. It's really cool.
All right, so we're down to your number 3.
Red Panda.
Oh, nice. You're choosing all MrMaple introductions. You must be getting some brownie points here.
We know this isn't a paid advertisement. We really like that one. We actually got that one at the last open house. We were really excited we found it. And it was all green, But we trusted the tag, and
Yeah.
we're like, okay, this thing's gonna show up. And then come out in like the first week in August, it had some little pink red flushes coming out of the tips, and we're like, oh, okay, this is on. This is gonna be a good fall and spring plant, I think.
Yeah, I mean, Red Panda, we went through literally thousands and thousands and thousands of seedlings that were red or orange and selected the one that held its color the best. And, you know, we've got that huge tree at Buckholz. We've been looking through that at Buckholz for a few years now. We've been getting most of their Macawa seedlings from Buckholz even before we bought Buckholz. I would call Talon up and I'd say, I want all your Macawa seedlings. And then I would start sorting through, trying to figure out which ones were the best. We were going through tons of Macawa seedlings ourselves. And Red Panda stood out from the crowd. I mean, it's got that good flush during the summer. And it holds longer throughout the season. To me, it's going to be one that's going to be hard to beat. But we're going to keep trying to see if there's anything better out there. We don't stop with evaluations on the Macawa types. It's like, okay, is there something better out there? But so far, nothing's held a candle to the Red Panda.
Yeah, we're already thinking like, okay, this is a front door plant. This might be like the one put right by the front door to highlight.
All right, so we're down to your number 2.
Lillian's Jewel.
Oh,
Yeah, that one, you know, that's one where we can put it in the landscape and it stands out because in all year round, that purple and white kind of variegation that it has, the pink and white new flush that it comes in, even in the heat of summer, like I'm just amazed by that plant.
now that is an introduction by Mr. Maple, but we actually did a good part in getting that tree out there in the trade. We were good friends with Jonathan Savlich and Del Laux. Jonathan Savlich found that as a sport on a seedling and started grafting it and named it after his daughter, Lillian.
Right.
And we made good friends with them. We sent them trees to butter them up, and eventually we were one of the first people to get it. And then once we did start producing it, you know, we started selling it on eBay. We started putting it online and making as many of them as we could because it's just so beautiful. It's a red Matsumuri with pink and white variegation. It's heat tolerant. It's got a nice semi-pendulous habit. And I mean, it is one of the most showy trees out there in the trade. I mean, I love Lillian's Jewel. It's one of my personal favorites. And it's a tree that there's other trees out there that are red and pink and are variegated, but they're not stable in their variegation. And Lillian's Jewel proves to be very stable and just a great tree for anybody to grow to add that extra flair.
Yeah, that's why we love it.
Okay, so we're all the way down to your number 1.
Are you ready for number 1?
Yeah. Will's Divine.
Yeah, so this one's maybe not in everyone top's 5, but it has a unique story to us because it turns out my uncle is Will Divine, and I didn't know any of this kind of circle. I mean, I knew he was a plantsman, but you know, he's kind of reclusive. I don't see him very much anymore. And to stumble across that on your website, and then I called my aunt, and I was like, "Is this Uncle Bill?" And she's like, "Yeah, that's his variety. He created that back, you know, in his days at Angelica, I think, when he was at that nursery in Maryland." So we're really excited. That's like our. Like that brings it home. That's like, this is a family plant, and it makes it a really important one.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
I've always loved Will's Divine. I mean, to me, it has truly been a unique tree in the garden. There's the Ghost series. There's not a Ghost series that has the colors like Will's Divine.
Yeah.
You get some of those browns in there. You get some of those blues. I mean, it goes through color changes that are just outstanding. And it's reticulated, and it's you see the etching veins throughout each and every leaf.
Yeah.
You can get flushes that are just truly unique to that one particular Japanese maple, and it stands out. I believe recently did make in my top 25 Japanese maples out of about 1,500 varieties of Japanese maples. I love Will's Divine.
Good.
It's one that is truly special and stands out from the crowd.
Yeah.
And Uncle Bill also introduced Divinely Blue, Cedar Theodore Divinely Blue.
We got that one.
He introduced a lot of interesting trees into the trade as well.
Yeah.
A lot of trees in the trade.
Yeah.
So that's really awesome.
We're
you come from horticulture royalty.
Well, we didn't know that, and River's got it in her blood, I guess, too now. So we're really excited about keeping going. Yeah.
Oh, that's super cool.
Yeah.
We all thanks so much for jumping into our top 5. Y'all, if you ever come to our open houses, we'd love to talk to you about your trees. We'd love to talk to you about Japanese maples, what got you into Japanese maples, and your top 5 Japanese maples. That's just the cool part where we get to talk trees and sort of get to know people.
Yeah.
And y'all, thanks so much for jumping in. Take care, God bless, and have a great day.